All right, you guys. Well, I am super excited as always to see all your faces the first of the month, or the first Tuesday of the month. We've got some really amazing wins and wows that I wanted to share with you, and then we'll chat about what's coming up for the next couple of weeks and into December. Some fun events and stuff. Yeah, and that's kind of it. And then we'll kind of open it up for questions, discussion, anything else you guys have. So the month of October, you guys, we ended with well over 100 brand new customers, 113-ish. It was probably even more than that because that's before the qualifiers day count. We had 19 team members close to having 5 or more orders. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. That is so incredible. So I just want to shout these names out because that's huge. And I say this all the time, but I remember when me getting 1 or 2 customers a month was like so exciting, right? So we've got Brittany, Dana, Virginia, Melissa Applegarth, Maria Depew, Stephanie Dunn, Faye, Nicole, Leah, Kayla, Laura, Elizabeth, Emily, Christina, Dawn, Kim, Dora, and Janae. Some of those names I'm like, wait, who is that? I love that. That's so fun because we're growing so deep because we're sharing so much. And then I wanted to recognize our top 3. So Faye coming in and with 12 new customers last month. That's not box count. I'm not sure how many box count that was, but great job, Faye. Leah had 10 and Janae had 8. So great job, you guys. That's incredible. We ended with 9 qualifiers. So another shout out to Scott, Faye, Virginia, Marsha, Maria, Stephanie, Kim, Melissa, and Christina. Good job. And actually quite a few that, at least 2 more that we're close to qualifying too. So I know it's going to be happening soon. Couple other qualifiers coming up there. But Melissa under Virginia, do you want to share? Well, she's not on, so do you want me to just share about Melissa?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Melissa was a first-time qualifier, and that is always a huge deal when you qualify your business for the first time ever. And it was her first month even eligible to qualify her business. And not only did she qualify her business, she self-qualified her business the first month eligible, you guys. That is incredible. We're going to talk a little bit about that at the end of the call, but Melissa, great job. I know you'll catch this recording later. I want to give kudos to Kim Campbell because she was close to falling out of qualification, but she was not about to let herself do it. She's been in qualification for over 12 months straight. And with the whole transitioning, and she's promoting team and whatnot, there's stuff going on, but she was getting close and she was like, I'm not falling out of qualification. So she gave a big push to keep her business qualified this month, which was incredible. And then also self-qualified was Maria Depew underneath Faye. That was so exciting. And then Christina as well pulled out a self-qualification. You guys, to be self-qualified is a nice paycheck. Okay, so Melissa, Christina, Maria, we're talking if you, to be self-qualified, you need about 24 trios. No, not about 24 trios. You need 24 trios to be self-qualified. Okay, now, of course, anything else counts for points, but to really streamline it and to give you guys the best Juice Plus experience and the best paycheck, let's go with 24 trios, and everything else is just icing on the cake. Shake orders, duo, children's orders, Tower Gardens, those are just icing on the cake. So if you can shoot in your own business or teach your downline to shoot for 24 trios, that at a VF level, with a 14% commission, that's going to be over $350 a month paycheck on just your own orders. That is not including anything else that your team is doing. That is strictly just your own orders. So that would make a huge difference in so many people's lives, over $350, right? So what I want to encourage you guys to do is to shoot for 24 trios. And I had a picture. They talked about it at conference, and then I couldn't find my picture. That's what I was looking for. But let me see if I can pull it up on my phone. But basically what it is just taking sticky notes and having 24 sticky notes. Put them on a board, put them on your wall, put them somewhere visual, and then go through your report, figure out who your trio customers are, write their names down on those sticky notes, and then you'll of course have some blank. Maybe some of you won't, which would be awesome. And then you'll just, one at a time, just start filling in those names as you get your trio customers. I'm gonna see if I can pull that picture up for you. It should be right here. Yeah, okay. So I know this might be kind of hard to see, but just a little bit of a visual for you, okay? So make it fun, make it pretty. Just make it a goal to have that self-qualified business, because then you know that as you get team and you promote out team, that you are still gonna maintain qualification. And you won't be in fear of falling out of qualification as you promote out team. So if you're kind of like a DD or you're a new VF, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. So that's just a good goal. Just think 24 trio customers, 12 families. If you think about getting the mom and dad, surely you know 12 people, but surely you know at least 25 people that would want to get healthier, that want Juice Plus for their kiddos. So set that as a goal. I want to encourage you guys to kind of set that as a goal this month. And you may not finish it, of course, this month, but just have that as a visual up on your board. And that would be a great goal for your business to shoot for. We do have a new 2000 plus. It's kind of unofficially official. And she's not here because her hubby came back from deployment and they are on vacation right now in another country. But Leah Watkins, she was Johnson, who I know from college, just hit her 2000 plus. And so we'll be posting about that soon when it's official. Do we have any other promotions that were last month, or did I miss anything that you guys wanted to share about your team or any wins and wows?
Kayla Dupree hit her HLP last month. So she was able to, she ordered some German products, so it was like iffy on the numbers, and but Gloria put it through and we were able to promote her. So she made her DD.
Awesome. Way to go, Kayla. All right. Well, great job, you guys. Oh, I didn't talk about POB, but POB were sales coordinators and above, Virginia and Faye. Great job. And a lot of people super close. A lot of our sales coordinators are super close to POB too, which is awesome. So good job, everybody. For personally, usually I feel conference month kind of falls off a little bit, but I don't know what happened, but you guys have some serious momentum. This conference month, October, was pretty incredible. So kudos to you. Keep that momentum and keep running forward. Okay, a couple of things. We've got the shred going on right now. So if you are shredding, make sure you're in the shred group, the customer group. If you have somebody in there, make sure you're posting in there, commenting, and make sure you're messaging your customers. Good customer care during the shred is key. That's how we get people excited about our community. And we find out what they're succeeding at, right? I have a friend that just messaged me today and she goes, I cannot believe it, but I've kicked my soda habit, because she is now, this is her second full shred. And she kind of maintained the shred after last month. She kept it going. She goes, but I've kicked my soda habit. I can't believe it. And she goes, I'm choosing healthier things. And I'm like, that's what this is all about. It's so exciting. So find out what your customers are experiencing. And I loved Faye's post yesterday, or I think it was yesterday, posting about the shred, the GIF, like put a GIF below, or maybe it was this morning, putting a GIF below about how you're feeling about the shred. I think that's brilliant.
I stole that from Tara and a couple other people.
Did you? I saw it floating around. I didn't know who started it. I love it though, because it's engaging. And people are like, okay, what's this shred about? Everybody's commenting these fun little pictures about it. And it shows, engagement and fun. So I loved that, Faye. We are doing an Instant Pot Facebook event towards the end of the week. We'll be posting about that soon. So if you've got any Instant Pot friends, we're going to be doing recipes and stuff in there. And then coming through for December, we're going to do the shred as normal, but we're also going to do an Eat, Drink, and Be Merry group for the month of December. It's actually going to be a group, and you can invite anybody and everybody into it. It's open to anyone. But we want to give people just a sense of our community, a place where they can come for some fun, healthy holiday tips, recipes. We'll have the cranberry detox drink. We'll be posting about that. Of course, we'll be posting about our Juice Plus shakes and our capsules and our gummies and whatnot. It's not going to be like an informative thing necessarily. It's just going to be our community coming together and doing what we just always do. So we'll have workout graphics that are really cute, and we're going to pop those in every day, and some motivational stuff that we're going to pop in every day. So anyone can post in there. Yeah, Laura, yes, anybody can post in there. You mean I'm assuming you mean in the Eat, Drink, and Be Merry group? If that's what you mean, yes. Okay, yes. There'll be more details coming out about that, about that soon, and we'll have a graphic and stuff for you guys to share, because I know the holidays are kind of on us and everything just goes fast, right? Everything goes super fast. So those are the couple things to look forward to. Today's call on Shooting Stars, they're going to be talking about the Freedom Revolution events. I had chatted about that a little bit when I went live the other day on our Team Solar. So make sure to stay on for those. And again, those live Zooms and Facebook Lives and just the 3-way phone calls, those are all creating such momentum in our community right now, in our business right now. So take advantage of those while they're working. I noticed that things kind of go in waves. Like Facebook events were all the rave for a little while, and they're still good, and I think there's still value to them a lot, but I'm noticing there's a little bit of a shift. So kind of jumping on that curve and moving towards where you're actually, again, going back, talking to people face to face, whether it's Zoom or Facebook Live or just on the phone. Okay. Okay. That's kind of all I have for you guys today. I'd like to open it up to any questions you have, any suggestions you have, anything like that. Anybody have anything?
I just want to say thanks to Kristen. Today I got to get on a call with her and Peggy, and today was a rough day for me. Just a lot going on, and a lot of my reaching out to God, seriously, one-on-one, in the car crying on the way to try to get to my daughter at the ER, and not knowing what was going to happen, but always being consistent. Kristen is always consistent, always building us up, and just there for us. And I just appreciate you so much. So I just want to say that.
I love you. Thank you, Virginia. It's my pleasure. I love each and every one of you guys so much. Business, life, doesn't matter. God brought you into my life for a reason, right? He brought us together for a reason. So thank you. And we'll be praying for you. Do you want to share a little bit more? I don't know if everybody knows what's going on.
Kinsey fell at school, and they thought that she broke her arm. And I was gone at my yoga class, because I'm yogaing. And there's no service there. And we're supposed to be having a lunch afterwards. And somehow one of my friends got a message saying, and my sister-in-law was looking for me. They audioed it over our whole KMCC, which is our big BX, looking for me. They called the gyms. They called everywhere to see where I would be. I was nowhere. So I drove to service because I was like, I'll just go check and see what's going on. And I had 1,000 messages. And so I race off to the ER. Kenzie's hurt. She's in the ER. I have no idea what's going on. And so we're, get to the ER, do everything in there. Nothing's broken, but she's just in a lot of pain. So we're driving home, and I get a call from Shane, finally catching up to our messages. And then in that phone call, I hear this huge alarm go off and a boom, and then he's gone. And then I'm like, okay. Kenzie's like, what happened? What happened? You know? And I'm like, do you really want to know? I was like, I'm pretty sure they just got bombed. She's like war, they got bombed? And I was like, yes, Dad's at war, you know? So, he finally called back probably like, I don't know, like 30, 40 minutes later, but you know, that time, it was just, unknown, you know? And at the end of the day, like, I know my faith is strong and like God has us, you know, he is with us no matter what, good or bad. And, it just reassured me today, like family is important to me. And I felt like, you know, there's a lot of things going through my head in that drive. I shouldn't have been yogaing. I shouldn't have been out of range. I shouldn't, you know, like I'm a failure. You know, not really a failure. That didn't go through my head, but it was just like, I failed at this. And of course I get there and I'm crying and she's like, are you okay, Mom? Like, I'm like, I just feel really bad. So she hugs me. She's like, it's okay. And then she starts crying and just reassuring me that it's okay that I wasn't there because I'm not always going to be there. And that's what this community has brought, military community. And thank goodness our family too is here. But it's always okay. We have those outlets and we can reach out. We can use the people we know because they're there for us. And that's exactly what our team is for us as well. And I pray that I am an example of that to my team all the time, that I'm there for them. No matter what, life, job, or business, or whatever, that I would just be there to encourage and uplift and be that ear to listen. You know, there's ups and downs in this business, and we don't know what this every day is going to be like. We know that we want certain things for ourselves, and we're striving for those things, but really, we're here for each other, to support each other, to be there for one another. So, oh, Laura, I love you too. But yeah. It was an interesting day and God is good and the girls are in bed and safe and sound and Daddy is safe and sound and for now. And we'll move on and go to tomorrow, day by day.
Right. It was great, Virginia. Like how that all tied together. I mean, it's so true though, right? Sense of community, team, building each other up when we're down and just working together for the greater purpose. So we're praying for you. Yeah. Does anybody want to chat? I know Laura, Virginia, and Faye, and myself. I don't think, Tina, you're doing it. I don't think, Katrina, you are. But we're doing a fun little Tanya, Eliza, build like a boss challenge, I guess, for the month. And it's fun because I'm seeing some of the other girls that are doing it with us. We're doing some kind of different posting and different things, and it's fun to see the girls getting out of their comfort zone, if you will, and doing some stuff that they wouldn't necessarily do and watching things happen because of it. I know Amber, I'll share on here, or Faye, do you want to share about Amber? Amber, go ahead. Okay. Amber, she had made some posts on Facebook and she stayed consistent. She's been doing this. We've been doing it now. What are we on? Day 7? Day 6? Day 7. So last week she had done the activities. Not a whole lot was coming of it, but she continued to do it. And I want to say yesterday's post drummed up a whole lot of conversation for her. And she's got like, I don't know, 16, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but 16 follow-ups and 4 people that really wrote messages and expressed interest. So, I mean, how huge is that? I wasn't sure if you looked like you were leaning in to say something. Sorry. So I stopped talking.
No, but and I think she says she's already got a meeting set up with a prospective team member too. So, yeah.
Awesome. I mean, again, you just never know what's going to come from being consistent. Tina, go ahead.
Yeah, the same with me. I have one Army wife that I've known she's an Air Force wife that I've known for years. We were stationed together when we were up in New Mexico, and I've been trying to get her on it since we started. And, you know, she has a son just like us. And when she talked about it with her husband, he's like, no, I'll just find something over the counter. It was like, okay, fine. And then she's same thing she has the same headaches and same everything like I do. And the other day when I was talking to her and I kept, you know, telling her something, so finally I was just, we're very blunt with each other. And I said, look, I know you want to go back to work. I said, you can't because daycare, because they're in Washington. They're in Washington State. And she says, daycare is expensive up there. And she goes, and I don't want to be working just to, you know, make a little bit extra. And I said, look, this is exactly, and I laid it out for her. And she goes, okay, I'm going to sit and talk to my husband and I'll let you know something in a couple of days. And I was like, no. I said, you're not going to sit and talk with them. This is what you're doing. This is what you're going to do, and everything like that. So, but yeah, maybe, you know, she'll, even if she just does it, you know, right now, just as a team member would be really good, because I know that it'd benefit for her, for everybody. So
yeah, that's exciting. And again, just the power of being consistent. Christina, you're super consistent in your business. I love it. So just the power of consistency over time. And, you know, I heard somebody say something the other day that I just thought was really great. One of the girls was talking, and she was like, I don't know where my next teammate is going to come from. And the person we were talking to was like, do we ever know where our next teammates are going to come from? We really don't. But at the same time, you know where they do come from. They come from our energy. They come from us. They come from our excitement and what we are projecting about ourselves, our community, our business, our product. They come from that. And I just was like, oh, that's brilliant. They do. They do. That's exactly where they come from. So do we know? Not really, but do we? We kind of do. So have that excitement. All right. Well, let's call it a wrap unless anybody else has anything to share. But congratulations on a great October. We're moving right on into November. We've got a good customer base. We actually already have 2 brand new reps on our team for the month. So that's really exciting. So lots making sure when you're getting those new reps, and as leaders, when you have team underneath you, making sure you're doing those new rep launch calls and getting them plugged into an event right away for them to reach out to their friends and family. So whether it's a Facebook event you decide to do, or we're going to hear on the next call about the Freedom Revolution, I forget what they're, Freedom Revolution launch, Zooms, whatever. Those, a Facebook Live, a Zoom launch, whatever, like just get them plugged in right away because they're excited, right? And we don't want to like poop on their party. We want to keep that excitement. We want to keep that excitement going. So remembering to do that. Okay, anybody else have anything else? I'll stop.